I do. Two simple words that start a man on a new life path. But are they the beginning of a wonderful life? Or are they the final words of a happy man? Look, every man thinks this is the start of a wonderful journey, but what his future actually holds only becomes clear after the wedding, unless he sees this episode and dodges a bullet. Let's get into some of the things that separate these two realities, how to spot them from a mile away, and what to do if you've married who feels like the wrong person. How men get tricked. Honestly, it can be very hard to tell good women from bad women who are just wearing masks of niceness, because most people can fake being nice for a while, but she will play this role just long enough to get married. At that time, the nice mask comes off and he will see what he's actually dealing with. How to avoid this trap. Some women are experts at this game, so the smartest thing to do is watch how she initially reacts when she is under pressure. These micro expressions and the actions that immediately follow are the best way to see her true character, because they happen before the mask can go up completely. Pro tip: whatever behavior she shows at those times is how she will try to treat you after the wedding. Good women and bad women have different behaviors. Lie, create chaos, disrespect others, take things for granted, avoid accountability, jump to conclusions, etc. Good women and bad women also have different character traits. This part is very important because the different value systems result in the different behaviors that a man will see. There are quite a few, but they are all essential clues. Put God first. Have a gentle and quiet spirit. Love that their husband is the leader of the home. Have reduced their pride and ego. Understand how much more value they have as a submissive wife. Seek peace. Are considerate of others. Respect themselves. Understand men's value. Love truth. Communicate clearly. Accept responsibility. Are appreciative. Seek understanding. Have done some healing work on any past traumas. Let's look at a few examples of what these behaviors and character traits look like with good women in real life. God is first. The Lord guides her thoughts and actions. This woman also knows the world does not revolve around her, so she has some humility and perspective. Man leads. She shares her thoughts and experiences, but knows he always makes the final choice. When she's asked about something important, she always says, "Let me check with my husband." Accountable. When she is called out for bad behavior, it turns into a conversation, not an argument. If she has conflict elsewhere, does she solve it there, or does she shrink away from that and try to take it out on you? What annoys her? Is she a mature adult or a petty child? Feminine women appreciate and support men. Masculine women challenge and try to tear men down. Therapy or self-work is important, since she acknowledges she has issues, so adjustments can be made on her own or with the help of her husband. Nothing is perfect, and everything requires maintenance, especially relationships. Think of it this way: even perfect people require maintenance. They need food, water, and they need to go to the bathroom. As another example, cars also require regular maintenance. Some of them rarely need to visit the shop and require less maintenance when they do, so the costs and hassles are very low. Others seem like they are always in the shop and require a lot more work, so they have very high costs. As we all know, these differences are just as true with women. That's why some women are referred to as high maintenance. If you want a better life, the key is to find a low maintenance woman, more like a Toyota or a Honda rather than a Range Rover or Bentley. Did you marry the wrong person? Now, if it seems like you married the wrong person, there are a few things that you can do to determine if that is true. And if so, why? These are important distinctions because you need to know if the differences are small preferences or deal breakers that just haven't finalized yet. The easiest way to get these insights is to review the two lists and/or the examples in this episode to see where your conflicts actually are. From there, you can discuss the options for compromise that allow you both to be more comfortable with each other every day.